This Destructoid E3 update is brought to you by Jack Threads.
Hey guys, Tara here. I'm joined again by Conrad Zimmerman, who's going to be my video game buddy for the day. We're here at the Xbox Live Arcade Summer of Arcade booth, checking out some of the games that they're bringing out this summer and fall. I just got a chance to play Ms.Splosion Man, which is exciting. Twisted Pixel's sequel to Splosion Man. It's not just a pink version of that, so you know. They've added a whole bunch of new levels. They've got 50 levels for single player total. They've also got a multiplayer co-op mode that I got a chance to play with somebody else, and a new 2 girls 1 controller mode that they're adding, where you actually control 2 Ms.Splosion women, but with your left and right analog sticks and the left and right bumpers. So that's cool. I didn't get a chance to play it, but people are having fun with it.
Well, what did you think? I mean, you got a
it's
a little
good.
time on there.
It's really difficult. First of all, I couldn't make it past like 20 seconds of the single player mode. That's totally embarrassing
no,
to
it's
admit,
absolutely
but like,
true though. I picked it up, same deal.
It's one of those games that you have to really kind of play for a while to get used to the controls.
There's a learning curve to Splosion Man.
Yeah.
Even the first one, it takes it's a very gradual slope the first time. Hopefully they'll be able to recreate that, but we still want new challenges. We want new tough stuff, and it's definitely
and
in
they've brought
there.
it. They've got some new mechanics in there, like they've introduced trampolines and a zip line also that Ms.Splosion Man can use, so that's cool. Another game we got to check out was Bastion, which Conrad begged me to play, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's got kind of almost a torchlight feel to it. You're walking along and the ground comes up as you approach it, and then there's like pretty much everything in the environment is destructible, right?
Fully destructible environments. The visuals actually kind of remind me of Korean MMOs in a way, which is weird, but it's a really cool style. But the thing that really sets it apart is this voiceover narration that carries out throughout the entire game. They recorded over 3,000 lines for this, and it's nothing but just the description of what you're doing whenever you're doing it. So when I'm running away from the monster and doing somersaults to get past the enemies that are blocking my path, the narrator says he ran as fast as he could and didn't stop somersaulting. It's ridiculously cool.
It reminds me a lot of the narration from The Big Lebowski, actually. The voices are very similar.
Deep, it's almost it's like the Fallout guy. I can't remember. He's killing me now. Hellboy. Oh God, what's his name? Come on.
I don't know. Wait, which Fallout guy?
He's the voice. He's the narrator in Fallout. He was Hellboy. Why can't I remember his name? Yeah, see? Yeah, our producer doesn't remember either.
Did you get that shame on camera? Okay, well okay, so basically that game is a lot of fun.
Hella cool.
Another game that you got to check out was Trenched, correct?
Now, Trenched is kind of interesting. It's a combination of a mech battle game with tower defense elements. You basically are in a mobile battle trench, World War II trench, except it's on legs. It has tons of equipment and weaponry to fight, but the real key is to defend yourself using these tower defense options that just fire in from a ship flying above the battlefield. And then the enemies are brilliantly designed, really cool stuff. They're made out of televisions, which is the currency that you then use to add new items into the battlefield. It's strange, it's cool, there's a lot of upgrades and customization. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Terrific. What was the other game that you got to check out as well?
Crimson Alliance. It's a third-person action RPG. It's really heavy on the action, a little light on the RPG, co-op friendly. It's a lot of fun. Some neat powers. They had 2 of the 3 playable character types here, a warrior and a mage. There's also an assassin that they're not ready to talk about yet, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, well, another game we got to check out was From Dust. We've actually got a full-length video on that, so check that out. It should be coming out around the same time as this. We're going to have our final impressions for you coming up, but first let's take a quick word to thank our sponsor.
We all know most guys hate shopping for clothes. That is a given, and that is the understatement of the century. Fortunately, now there's Jack Threads. It's a members-only online shopping club that does the dirty work for you and saves you up to 80% off what you'd pay in stores. Now, Jack Threads is a private club, but luckily Destructoid has got the hookup. So if you go to jackthreads.com/destruct and sign up, you can become a member right away. And did I mention it's free? So you can start saving right now without ever having to put on pants or leave the house. So go to jackthreads.com/destruct and sign up now.
Ron fucking Perlman.
That is the name we were trying to remember before the break. Thank you so much to our producer, Zach Miner, for reminding us. But yeah, basically they've got a ton of games here. We don't have time to check out all of them, but all the ones we checked out, I was really impressed by.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. We didn't even get time to check out Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, which
but
always seems to have a line behind
incredible.
it. Looks like a hell of a good time.
I was going to say the graphics kind of remind me of like Limbo, but with colors.
Yeah,
almost.
it's very cool. So what's your favorite game of the ones we've checked out?
I have to say I'm pretty partial to From Dusk. Maybe that's just because I had such high expectations for it, but it's really good. It seems like
it's a very cool game. For me,
Yeah.
it's definitely Bastion. It's so creative and inventive. I love that voiceover mechanic.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing through that over and over again.
Yeah, endlessly entertaining. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to go check out some more games. Stay tuned. For the latest and greatest in E3 coverage, be sure to check out youtube.com/Detoid, where we'll be posting several videos a day all throughout the week.